We can necessarily make people care about climate change, but I think we can make people care about the one livable planet that we have that is currently experiencing extreme changes in our climate.
The ocean is the lungs of the planet. It provides over 50% of the oxygen we breathe.
As a photographer and a content creator, I try to reconnect people with the beauty and the fragility of our planet. And I think that when we connect people through emotions, something can shift.
I think it's really important right now that we are using film, we're using media, we're using social media, and we're getting more and more people into the ocean, because if you see it and you can identify with the issue and care about that issue, then we really have a chance at changing it and creating a safer and healthier ocean for everyone.
I think it's on us to take care of nature because we should and we have the responsibility. And we also have the necessity, because a world without a healthy ocean is a really bad one.
One of the great things to do is look what's on your doorstep. So being in the UK, we're connected to so much of the amazing coastline, and the English coastal path is near completion. You can basically walk around the whole of England.
It's a common thing to look at individual action when we look at the climate issue and when we look at the ocean issue. But I mean, really what we need to be seeing at this point is top-down action. We need to see governments making policies. We need to see big industry, the tourism industry, airlines stepping up. And I think what I would like to see consumers doing this summer is asking, what are airlines doing? What are tourism operators doing for the climate?
As we're entering the summer holiday time, I think there's so many options out there for different ways that we can go on holiday. I think obviously a big one is trying to go as locally as possible. And another one that I really try and do is support small local businesses, whether that's hotels, restaurants, and really help the local economies thrive that you're visiting. And really make sure, I think, when you visit, you're not just kind of having this transactional experience, but actually you're having an experience where you're really interested in people's culture and their local environment, so you feel kind of embedded for that moment, so you actually learn something and maybe you bring something new home.
I think the most important thing is also to support local communities and be aware about the ecosystem and everything of the places where we travel. Like, we cannot just travel and enjoy the planet without knowing the impact that we have on the planet and about the place where we are.
My son is only 2, so he hasn't yet gone to school, but to me, bringing nature into our classrooms is vital to really start on that early love and curiosity for nature that will build incredible stewards for future generations.
Yeah, I think that school have a huge role to play, because future generations are going to be the one facing the consequences of today's inactions.
When I was at school, I wasn't taught about any of this stuff, but one of the things when people ask me what keeps you hopeful for the future is seeing the amazing ideas coming from the next generations, the solutions and innovations coming from the young minds.
I think specifically in the UK at the moment, what we are lacking is ocean literacy and learning about the ocean and these ecosystems and climate earlier on.